Word just came from R. Kelly, who now says that somebody, or let's be real, multiple somebodies, are trying to take him out in prison. According to his lawyers, this isn't just some cell block beef.
Attorneys for singer R. Kelly are asking for his immediate release from prison, claiming that federal officials plotted to have him killed.
So here's the deal. R. Kelly's legal team recently dropped some bombshells in court. They're saying his life is in immediate danger while he's serving his 30-year sentence in a federal prison out in North Carolina. And get this, they're not pointing fingers at other inmates. They're coming for the Bureau of Prisons itself. The BOP allegedly orchestrated a for-hire plot to shut Kelly up permanently.
These are people who seek to kill Mr. Kelly rather than allow the corrupt criminal conduct of those who manufactured his conviction.
Kelly and his lawyers think they brought in a terminally ill member of the Aryan Brotherhood, a dude by the name of Michael Glenn Stein, and told him to take out Kells. But if that wasn't crazy enough, instead of going through with it, Stein had a change of heart and warned Kelly about the plan. According to court documents, he even offered to take a polygraph and testify in court. And it gets darker. If what these are saying is true, there's another Aryan Brotherhood member who was approached to take out both Kelly and Stein. So now his legal team is saying this isn't just some gang stuff. It's about covering up government misconduct. Specifically, they're accusing prison officials of stealing Kelly's confidential attorney-client communications and leaking them to prosecutors to sabotage his case. The corruption allegations are thick. Now, because of all this, Kelly's lawyers are basically screaming from the rooftops that he needs to be released immediately to home confinement. They're saying it's not safe, that more white supremacist inmates are being brought in, and that it feels like someone is stacking the deck to make something unfortunate happen to him behind bars. And let's not forget, this isn't just some legal strategy plucked out of thin air. His lawyer, Bo Brindley, is out here making public appeals, even calling on Donald Trump of all people to intervene. It's serious. The lawyer says this is no longer about Kelly's past crimes, it's about the right to a fair legal process and not being by a system that's trying to cover its tracks. Now, let's be clear, none of these claims have been proven in court yet. There's been no official ruling on the emergency motion, and the Bureau of Prisons and U.S. Attorney's Office are keeping very quiet, like lips sealed, no comment. Meanwhile, people online are divided. Some say this is karma catching up to him. Others are genuinely worried that something shady is happening and that even guilty people still have rights. And it doesn't help that Kelly's already serving time for a stack of serious charges, from racketeering to trafficking to child pornography across New York and Chicago. His name is already scorched in the court of public opinion. So now, we're stuck in this tense holding pattern. Will the court step in? Will the truth about this alleged plot come out? And more importantly, is Kelly actually in danger? Or is this just a legal Hail Mary from a team running out of options? Do you believe there's really a plot against R. Kelly in prison? Or is his legal team doing the most to get him out early? And if this is true, what does it say about the system? Y'all, there's losing a battle, and then there's getting embarrassed in federal court by your own baby mama? Because what just came out of Diddy's RICO trial, it didn't just shake the courtroom, it shook 50 Cent to his core. We're talking about surveillance footage, freak-off parties, and a mystery woman that looks a whole lot like 50's ex and the mother of his son. And when that footage hit the feds, 50 hit Instagram. But this time, it wasn't funny. It was pain wrapped in sarcasm, and the internet could feel it. Let's get into what really happened, and why this might be the most humiliating L50's ever taken.
I was trying not to leave this message, but you have left me no choice. So either you go in the direction of like moving on and shit like that, or you like...
So here's how this all went down. In court, prosecutors dropped surveillance footage that allegedly shows a woman, believed by many to be Daphne Joy, entering a private section of Diddy's mansion. This wasn't just a random visit. This was during the exact time frame feds say Diddy was running his infamous freak-off parties tied to trafficking and abuse. Now let's be clear, the footage isn't fully confirmed yet, but the timing, the outfit, the body language, people online are convinced it's her, and it didn't stop there. Right after that, the jury heard a voice note allegedly sent by Diddy to this same woman, Jane Doe. His voice was low, creepy, and way too intimate. He called her his pipe, said he was addicted to her, told her to stay in the light. Courtroom sources said the vibe shifted. People got uncomfortable. The obsession, the possessiveness, it wasn't love, it was control.
Hey, I really don't know what's going on with you, but I just want to just give you a heads up that I'm about to really disappear on you. You feel me? I'm not gonna be playing these games with you at all, at all.
And according to testimony, this wasn't just a fling. Jane Doe said Diddy flew her out, paid for her apartment, bought her veneers, and gave her money like clockwork. She signed something called a love contract, y'all. A straight-up agreement outlining what she had to do to stay in Diddy's world.
I'm telling you, I ain't got no time for no more games. Where my life is at right now, I don't have no time for no games, baby girl. Me and you could be mad, I could have a spat, we could have whatever, then after that you better get on your job.
Now, this part is hard to hear, but it's important. She told the court she was forced to sleep with male escorts and corn stars, that after every freak-off, Diddy would reward her with affection, a cuddle, a compliment, a soft voice. That's what she lived for. Not the parties, not the money. That little piece of love he gave her after hurting her. And the worst part? While all this was going on behind closed doors, young Miami was being paraded around like the real girlfriend. So what did that do to Jane? It made her jealous. And that's what Diddy's team is trying to use against her now, saying jealousy is why she's testifying. But jealousy doesn't explain voicemails. And it sure doesn't explain 5 days of chilling, detailed testimony about physical harm and psychological control. Now, while all of this was coming out in court, 50 Cent was falling apart online. But instead of his usual rage, we saw something different, something real. First he posted, "I need more hours in a day to keep up with these hoes 304s. Then came the second one. "I was just thinking, you know damn well ain't nobody gonna buy no old kitty like that. You can get that at a shelter. LOL Classic 50, using jokes to mask whatever's really going on inside. But let's be honest, behind that laughter, that was pain. That was humiliation. This wasn't just some random scandal. This was his son's mother being dragged into one of the most disgusting federal trials of the decade, and the man at the center of it, someone 50's hated for years. Now here's the big question. Did 50 know what was going on? Some even think that casting Young Miami on BMF was his revenge move, a way to clap back at Diddy after hearing the rumors about him and Daphne.
Why you do this? I'll make it right. I promise.
I want whoever did this to pay.
Whether that's true or not, one thing's clear, 50 is spinning. He's out here posting through it, cracking jokes, acting like it's nothing, but everybody can tell it's everything. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and keep your notifications on. Because if this is just the beginning, the end is gonna be chaotic.